Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited, bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you start crying again. Welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing on this? Is it Tuesday? Yes, it is Tuesday, still the beginning of the week. So I hope everybody is having a great week thus far. Yesterday, wanted to come live yesterday, but got a little busy, had to work all day, literally all day. So today I'm coming at you guys with a review of Sistas. And actually, we're going to compile 2 episodes into one. So we're going to review season 1. Episode 15, which was called Too Much Glass, and episode 16, which was called The Firm. And now y'all know sometimes I'll be talking about these titles for these episodes, and I'll be trying to figure out what the heck made them name the episode this. But if you watch season 1, episode 15 and episode 16, then you are quite aware of how they came up with those 2 names for the episodes. But let's just jump right in there and make sure you guys, of course, as usual, y'all know how y'all do. Make sure you come into the live. Hit the like button. Like, share if you like. You don't have to, but if you like, if you have the ability to share, please like and share the video. And if you are not already subscribed, please feel free to subscribe to The Hood Table. And I have 2 other channels, by the way: Tanya's Primetime TV Media Reviews, and also Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice, because I am a custom cake decorator. So check out those other 2 channels as well. But we're going to dive right into Sistas. And please make sure you comment in the chat. Let me know what you think about the episodes. Say, hey, hello, what up, whatever. Or let me know what you think about the characters. Now, the name of the show, again, is Sistas by Tyler Perry. And I've been reviewing the show this season in segments. I haven't been able to review every single episode every single time. But we've been getting there. But anyway, and also I'll be later tonight, too. Also, if y'all are fans of the Have and Have Nots, I'll be reviewing that later tonight. But that won't be till probably like 9-ish. So, anywho, let's get started. Karen. Okay. Karen and Zack. I don't know why, but I like Zack, even though he's quite a character. Actually, I don't know what it is about him. He's cute, but he's so funny, attractive, but also a clown. You know what I'm saying? And I think him and Karen are kind of like opposites attract. He's a little bit more he's a little bit more outgoing, and she's a little bit more reserved. And I don't know if that has something to do with her field of line that she works in or whatnot. But anywho, Zack, her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, boyfriend, I don't know what to call them because they keep breaking up and get back together. But anyway, I'm gonna say her boyfriend for this review. But he happened to okay, first of all, let me start over. In the last episode, episode 14, we saw how at the end of the episode, Zack, he was already upset that Karen, he thought she might be having something on with that dude whose wife killed himself. But, Aaron. But they really aren't, they don't really have anything going on. But the fact that they seem pretty close when he saw after Karen committed after his ex committed suicide, the white crazy psycho lady. He just kind of had a feeling that Karen and him was messing around. So then they get into it, get in an argument. He comes back to Karen's house, finds the man over there on her couch, and the man just happened to give her a kiss, which she didn't really want. But it was those situations where somebody reach out and kiss you, and you're like, I don't know if I should kiss him or not, or should I run? But anyway, Zack, he came up in there and he saw what was going on. So anyway, at the end of 14, we saw how they was fighting, they was scrapping. So that's kind of where 15 started off. They was, basically they had got into it. Now, what I thought was so funny. Now, after he got into it with her and Aaron, I don't know what it is with Aaron. Aaron just, I don't know who's crazier. Like at first I thought his wife was crazy, especially after she committed suicide. But now I don't know, because the way that he's acting about Karen, like as if they really had some kind of thing going on. They literally met, hooked up, went out on a date. He left his wallet at home at his wife's, their house, because they were married but kind of separated. And she drove to the restaurant, brought him his wallet. She got into it with Karen. Karen was like, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of this. Next thing you know, the lady starts stalking Karen, comes to her job at her hair salon and blows her brains out all over Karen's salon. All because she thinks that her man is cheating on her with Karen, but he's not. But now the man, the husband, the widower, or whatever, is it widow or widower? I don't know. Anyway, now it seems like he's stalking Karen. He comes over to her house without calling nothing, ends up talking to her. It's like she's the only person that he can talk to. Like the only shoulder that he can lean on. He's like, I don't know anybody else. I don't have nobody else to confide in. And that's when I won't say start kissing. He kissed her. Zack runs up in there and they start fighting. He gets upset. She tells him he got to go. She tells Aaron, I don't really want you to go, but go. And then tells Zack to go. He ends up throwing the TV down on his way out, talking about, okay, I'm going to go, but I bought that. But he really put up a fit. He's really hurt. He's really sad. And then it didn't help the fact that she found out that he had somebody pregnant, allegedly. Now, why he tell her that a girl claims that she's pregnant before he even got the paternity test, before she even took a home test or anything? He just kind of took her word at it and told Karen. And of course, it's like, okay, now they weighing each other's wrongs. Is he more wrong for sleeping with somebody and knocking her up? Is she more wrong? And of course he's more wrong because she wasn't really cheating with the guy. But anywho, he leaves and runs over to Danny's house. Now this, y'all, I almost passed out. I was hollering when he ran up in Danny's apartment and she was up in there with the white cowboy. Whew, that cowboy is so sexy. Man, he is perfect. His body, his abs, his chest, his legs, he is perfect. He is so cute. And his accent. But anyway, he runs up in there and busts up in Danny's spot where her and the cowboy is mid-stroke. Getting it on. He needed Danny to comfort him. For some reason, he finds a lot of comfort in Danny. Danny's really, cool to talk to, and he finds comfort in her. While she's up there finding comfort in the cowboy, they mid-stroke, and he just busts up in there, banging on her door. The door that don't have a knob. Like, what kind of apartment is that? What do you call those apartments? Studio apartment, where it's like the living room, the kitchen, the bedroom over here with no door, no walls. All she has is like one of those Chinese, those Chinese walls everybody used to have back in the day in the hood. I swear to God, everybody in the projects, everybody mama had one of those little divider things, those divider worlds that you can squeeze shut. you can extend them. That's what she has for a door. She's like, get out my room, get out my room. So anyway, he leaves and they up there like in the bed, mid-stroke. Danny's pissed. The white cowboy, he's up there like, I'm gotta go. I don't know who this is that busted in on us, but I gotta go. Anyway, he eventually leaves. And then Zack, he confides in her, that he got put out again by Karen. She didn't really want him to spend the night, but he was already staying there before. Danny didn't tell Karen the last time that she had let Zack move up in her crib, but this time, because of the big blowout they had last time, this time she did actually do what she should have done the last time, which is call up your homegirl and be like, homegirl, your man, he over here, he homeless. I hope you don't mind me letting him sleep on the couch, but their relationship is just too, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Would you call it like a best friend relationship? Because it's more than just friends. Like the simple fact that he bust up in there and she's, mid-stroke with the white cowboy, and then she's like, okay, you can stay, but since you bust in on us and I didn't get to finish myself, you gonna have to put up with me completing the job. And next thing you know, you hear he's like, no. She done pulled out the toys and she ain't got no dough. All she got is that little Chinese wall that you can open and close and expand to separate a room. So he got to endure that the rest of the night. But when he woke up the next morning, I don't know. It's kind of like, I think they are more like a best friend, a girl and a guy best friend, where you can literally walk in on your guy friend, and possibly see him stripped down to his bareness, and it won't even faze you. But she don't faze him, but he phases her, which is the difference. Like when he got up in the morning and he went to stretch. Whew. Let me take a sip to that. I was like, Lord have mercy. I didn't think that was allowed on the television. I'm like, that thing was like, I mean, he had on underwear, but I'm like, dang, that thing was attention all the way to the right. Strong all the way to the right. Anyway, she was like, oh my God, please go take a shower, take a cold shower and handle that before I have to handle it for you. But anyway, now he goes back to work. After Danny convincing him that the girl is lying about, being pregnant, the time frame ain't adding up. They only had sex once. She immediately told him that she was pregnant. And so he confronts her at work. She's up there, but that I am pregnant. It is yours. I want us to be a family. I love you. He was like, I don't love you, girl. What's your problem? It is too many crazy people in this story. Is her, and her name is Helena. It's Aaron. It's Aaron's ex-wife. And I'm going to throw somebody else in there a little bit later. We're going to get to them. But right now it's those three. And I don't know who the doggone crazy is. But anyway, she finally confessed to Danny that, she wasn't pregnant. And she really wants him because, he's a great guy. That's all. Just like all these crazy girls out here pretending like they're pregnant by some great guys, just trying to break up a happy home because they know they're a great guy. But so anyway, he wasn't having it. He's like, okay, I get it, but I don't want you. So moving around. But anyway, the guy, Gary. Okay, now where this ended off on episode 16 was a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna of course start ahead of that. Andi, she gets to work after going out to the club the night before. Her and Sabrina, they went out, they kicking it, they chilling at the club. And who walks up to them while they at the club? About the guy, the lawyer guy, Morris, and he walks up to her, hey ladies, how you doing? Offer them a ride home. They decline and everything. And then the next morning, she walks into her office, and I think that's her secretary, Fatima, who told her, you know what, the partners, they've been running around like crazy. I'm sorry. I want to apologize. And Andy like, sorry, apologize for what? And she walks in, and the first thing she sees is Gary and his crazy psycho wife, Jasmine. They sitting up in the office with the partners. And Morris is sitting right next to them. Now, remember, Andi, she was hired by Gary's wife to handle her divorce. Gary, of course, we know was sleeping with Andi. When his wife Jasmine first came to the spot, where she worked to the farm, and asked her, well, actually, she was thrown at her. Andi's boss threw her at her, like, okay, this is who's going to handle your divorce case. But when Andi realized that was the dude that she was sleeping with, wife, she told her right up front, I don't think, I think you need to find another lawyer, another attorney. But thanks to her boss, she ended up with the case anyway, because he was all about the money, and it was more important than Andi, being moral. All the morals went out the door. So anyway, she walks up in there, and that lady must have went ham on her, confronted her about the fact that she did not tell her when she first came to the law firm that she was sleeping with her man. But Andi did tell her, I told you, you need to find a different attorney. Now, her boss, who was sitting right there, who she begged and begged and begged and pleaded with to let her refuse the case and give it to somebody else or have another firm take, he's just sitting there watching, like he wasn't the reason why she ended up with the case in the first place. So now Gary, he done went home and told his wife that he asked Andi to basically throw the case. So the wife is really pissed off, and now she wants to, why did this fool send me a friend request? I'm sorry, y'all. Oh Lord, that just threw me for a loop. Hold up. Pause, break, time out. I just got a friend request from this guy named Joshua Cohen, who is the biggest troll on Facebook. He got 100 Facebook pages, and it's so funny. I just paused because somebody that I'm Facebook friends with had posted the other day about her blocking all his gazillion pages. And people was like, he's still around. Like, he's from here. He's from Omaha. And he sends everybody a friend request in Omaha, whether he knows about them or not. And he got a gazillion pages. He is a habitual troll. He be all up in your inbox trying to talk to every female on Facebook. Anyway, that's why I was like, she just posted that a few days ago. And I had made a comment on that post. I say, yeah. Me and him had got into it a few years ago. He kept sending me a friend request, and I kept denying it. He kept jumping in my inbox. I'm like, dude, I don't know you. What the hell you want? Then he cursed me out. He cursed. He was like, F you, B, whatever, block. Then he started sending me friend requests from other pages. So block. So ain't that a coincidence that I comment on that girl's post a few days ago about him being a troll, about me blocking him, and then I get a friend request literally from him right now while I'm doing this live. Ain't that crazy? I wonder if her post was public. That could have something to do with it. He probably sent everybody a friend request that made a negative comment about him on that post. See, I'm gonna have to go back and check that out later. Lord have mercy. Trolls. But anyway, he done stopped me in mid-thought. I'm like, where the hell was I? Was we talking about Andi? Okay. So, Andi and Gary, the guy she was sleeping with who's married to Jazz. Jazz is upset. So now, I guess Morris is going to handle her case now because she fired Andi because she found out she was sleeping with her man. And she also wants Andi to be barred. She wants her to lose her lawyer's license. And also she's suing the firm. They're going to sue the firm for millions of dollars. After they walked out the door, Andy's boss is just sitting there like, "Oh my God, you didn't throw me under the bus." And she's like, "What good is that gonna do? What good is that gonna do?" So she leaves, and I don't understand this Gary dude. Like, she's about to lose her license, her lawyer's privileges, get disbarred, her firm about to get sued. She done got fired from her job. And then he pops up at her house the next day in a cart. Like, her receptionist or secretary, whatever Fatima is, comes to her house the next day with this big, huge cart, like the kind you see at a construction site to hold a whole bunch of trash and all that kind of stuff. And it's covered in like a blanket. And she claims she got all Andy's belongings, her personal items from work. And so she brings them to in this big, huge cart. Cover comes up, Gary pops out, and that's where the episode ends. So I don't know what's going to happen next week, but that guy Morris, the lawyer who's now representing Jasmine, we see them in the next episode. And after she had told him that she didn't want to have drinks with him this episode, because he's like, "You too good to be a side chick. Why you messing with Gary? Why don't you get a man who's single or whatnot? You too good to be played like that." And he offers her a job. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm confused. Okay, you want to sue her? Jasmine wants to get her disbarred. You can tell he wants to sleep with her, because when he was asking her out, you could just tell from his eyes and his body language, he just didn't want to go out for drink. He really likes Andi, and he done showed that to her a few times this season. So he wants to sue her company. He wants to help Jasmine get her disbarred. She just got fired. He wants to have sex with her, and he also wants to hire her. He talking about, "Come work for my firm." She's looking like, hold up. You represent a lady who wants me disbarred. I just got fired from my job. Y'all suing my firm for $10 million, and now you want me to work for you? Yeah. You can tell by his whole demeanor, his whole action, the way he was looking at her, that all he wants is to sleep with her. That's it. But anyway, next episode, we see her on a date with him. So I don't know if she's playing him and trying to get him, get information out of him for the lawsuit, to try to save her own tail. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, his name is Bellamy. Like Bill Bellamy. Her boss. Like Bill Bellamy. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen, from now on. But yeah, okay, Joshua. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in to the live. You probably don't even watch the show, but thank you anyway for tuning in to the live. Lord have mercy. Okay. There we go. That took care of that. Didn't I tell y'all he was a troll? I told y'all he was a troll. Ain't that crazy? I got a friend request from this troll, and he's in my inbox now, and he's also in the chat. Habitual troll. I'm like, don't people got other things to do? I know it's wintertime, but there's still things out there to do in the Midwest. It's a lot of things out there to do. Anyway, where was I? Oh my God. Let's talk about Sabrina and Calvin. Now, please let me know what y'all think about this situation, what y'all think about this storyline with Sabrina and Calvin. Okay, now we know Sabrina had busted Calvin, Maurice, and Maurice's gay friend in her bed together. Maurice, he had accidentally slipped because he was drunk and told Calvin that Sabrina still thinks he's either gay or he's bi or something or other like that. So when she busted them all up in the bed, Calvin was closed, Maurice's friend, the gay dude, was closed. Maurice was the only one in his boxers trying to get sandwiched between the two. I don't really know what was going on. I just know nobody did anything. It was a funny clip. It was a funny scene. And Sabrina, do y'all think she didn't have the rights? Like, I think she had every right to be upset with what she saw. They all in her bedroom, in her bed, and she's up there like, what the hell is going on? Then he gets mad because he's like, I told you I'm not gay, I'm not bi. I just have a feminine side. That's all, he got, a feminine side. Is there such a thing, such a wrong thing about a man having a feminine side? I don't think so. His might be just a little bit more feminine than some men with a feminine side. Like, okay, he was raised by two gay men. And one of the gay dads happened to come to Sabrina's job the next day. And it was crazy because Maurice had just asked her to contact, Calvin, like, okay, y'all got into it. He found out you still think he's gay. He's mad. He's pissed, but contact him anyway because he really likes you. But she's like, nah, I don't think so. Anyway, his dad pops up at the job. One of his dads, Lyle, he pops up at her job at the bank asking to speak to her. And then we come to find out that Calvin had relayed to both of his dads, who aren't gay, both of his dads, about Sabrina and how he thought that she was different from all the other girls. And he finally met somebody who accepts him for who he is and doesn't judge him. And then come to find out she still has doubts about, him being straight, bi, or gay. So her father, one of his fathers, Kyle, breaks it down to her and tells her, what happened, how he ended up in their care. His mom died of cancer. His mom used to work with Lyle's husband. She was a nurse. They worked at the same hospital. And she begged him to adopt him when she passed. So they adopted him. He claims, though, he's like, Sabrina, you black? He's black. Cal is black. Me and my husband, we white. Cal is black. You're black. I don't know ish about being black, but I know a lot about being gay. And Calvin is not gay. So this all convinces Sabrina that Calvin is not gay. He's like, if he was gay, he would tell us. We're open to him. We're, all his life we raised him to be himself and not to follow our footsteps, but to really be himself. And so he's not gay. He just has a feminine part. He liked to wear pants, but I don't know. Child, the panties though. I think I could get over the way he dressed, his shoes. But ladies, could you get over the fact that he likes to wear lace? And they're not panties, they're lace men underwear. They look like panties though. But anyway, and the fact that he liked to be pleasured back there with toys, with that toy. And he likes his women to do it to him. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Could y'all handle that? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna be like, oh God, I don't want to do it. Do it yourself. Here, take the toy. Do it yourself. Then clean it off when you're done. I can't. I can't. So anyway, I guess she's going to contact him and try to, talk to him. And I guess I don't know. She's going to try to work things out. We're going to see. We'll see where that goes. But as far as this guy, Aaron again. Aaron, he came back over Karen's house. Now she told him to leave. He came back offering to clean up her house because when him and Zack got into it, they knocked a few things. It wasn't even that bad. The worst thing was when Zack knocked over the big screen TV on his way out. She told him, no, that's cool. I'm good. I don't need you to. He was like, I can hire a crew to come clean. He's like, I don't need that either. I'm good. He comes back with a full cleaning crew, like 8 people. And he talking about, we here to clean up. We here to, hook up your house. I want to pay you back for fighting in your house and knocking over a few things. Anyway, he comes in. She lets him in. They sitting around talking. And again, he's like, I don't have nobody else to talk to. I don't have nobody else to confide in. And the whole time I'm thinking like, dude, your wife just died. She just killed herself like last week. Shouldn't you be making funeral arrangements? Shouldn't you be helping with funeral arrangements? Shouldn't you be, somewhere comforting and consoling your children? But then we find out that her parents, his dead wife's parents, they're going to try to get full custody of the kids. And Sabrina was like, Karen was like, you're not going to fight for your kids? And that's when we find out that those kids might not even be his. He was like, oh, that's a whole nother different story. So them kids are not his biological kids, huh? So it seemed like he's going to be totally removed from this situation, because before his wife even killed herself, he was already trying to get, divorced from her and get separated because she had cheated on him before. And he's like, at one time, you cheat on me, it's over. And that's how he ended up meeting Karen in the first place. So that means he's going to be totally removed if them is not his real children. His wife that killed herself. He's a total single man now. No kids, no wife, no nothing. So I guess he's going to continue trying to pursue Karen, but that's going to be a problem with Zack, because now he done found out that he ain't got no baby on the way by the side chick. And I'm sure he's going to try to get back with Karen eventually. Eventually. So let's see. Who else? Did we miss somebody? Jazz. Okay, we talked about Jazz Morris. We talked about Fatima. We talked about Andi. Morris, and we talked about Calvin. I think we hit everybody this episode. So anyway, y'all, next episode, from what I saw in the previews, it's going to be Andi, and it's going to be Morris, which is that other lawyer who just took over the divorce case and who wanted her to go out with her, all that whoop and work for his company. They're going to be at dinner. So I'm looking forward to finding out what the heck is going on, why Morris, wants to get her. I mean, we know that Andi has won a lot of lawsuits in her past. So she's an excellent attorney, an excellent lawyer. But why would he handle this case, which will get her fired, and then her company sued for $10 million, and then he hire her? I'm like, me personally, if I was Andi, I'm like, if you're going to sue my company for $10 million, I get fired, and then you want to hire me, I want half of that $10 million. Because old boy Gary and his wife is not getting a divorce. She's like, tell him what you told me, Gary. Tell him what you told me. Gary is a punk. I swear to God, he is a punk. He don't want to lose anything that he has, but he wanted Andi to lose her job and was like, I'll take care of you if you just, do this divorce. I'll leave her. We be together. I'll take care of you. You can get fired from your job. You can just get disbarred from your job, but I'll take care of you. I will. But he don't want to lose his job, and he don't want to lose what he has going on. So he tells him, yeah, we're going to stay together. We're going to work it out. We're going to go to counseling, all that jazz. So where does that leave Andi? We shall see. We shall see next episode, because I think Andi has something up her sleeve, and I think that's why she decided to go out with Morris for drinks. So next week, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to what Zack is going to try to do to get back in good with Karen. And I'm also looking forward to, what's her name? Andi. No, not Andi. Danni and the Cowboy. He is something sexy. That white man is fine, y'all. He is. He is fine. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got on this episode. I'll be back later tonight with the have and the have nots. We'll review that later on, y'all. So anyway, make sure you guys like the video, share the video if you like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And in the meantime and in between time, the Hood Table Squad and Primetime TV Squad, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.